All right. By the way, uh, thank you so much for inviting me on this call. And there are some new things that I've discovered creating avatars. So this is basically me talking here, and so many things technology can do for all of us. Okay. So thank you so much, Jeanette, for having me over. Thank you so much, all the leaders, for your time, your diligence, because today will be an important call. So I keep speaking, right? There's no translation needed, correct?
Yeah, go ahead. We'll do English.
Brilliant. Thank you. All right. So I want to share a couple of things to you. I will take a few minutes for sure, but then these are things coming directly straight from the heart. And no matter how professional we are, it is important that we have a strong and a clear level of transparency. Transparency determines any kind of success, and that transparency between leaders and the company is super, super crucial and super, super important. This is what we had been aiming for, and this is what, to a great extent, we have achieved. Yet there is a long way to go. Let me come up with something important, and then we start on to our important aspects. So I would firstly welcome you all to the new era of C1. And like Jeanette said, it's C1. It's just a branding. If you're happy with calling Crowd1, go ahead. If you're happy calling C1, go ahead. But yeah, C1 sounds more like the token era and the tokenomics of what we have in future. So welcome to this rising new era. It's 4.5 years of C1 and we are still counting, which means 4.5 years of our existence, and now more precisely in the field of Web3, metaverse, crypto, blockchain, NFT, and so on and so forth. 4.5 years, dear leaders, is a long time, especially in a time zone, in a time frame where most of the companies are being bankrupted, where most of the companies are leaving. I was looking at a market research between the time period of 2020 to 2022 end. And we wanted to see how many companies in the direct selling phenomena, or the network marketing, has opened and closed. I was shocked. I was literally shocked to look at the figures. There were so many companies, I don't even want to even name them or probably number them, but there were so many companies that opened and closed. And these are the companies that we are talking, which had been on the books, somewhere registered, somewhere in the world. A lot of them did not even get registered under any government. We have been here since 2019, 4.5 years and counting now. A lot of people had different speculations in the beginning. We have a lot of senior leaders here on this call today. They all went through these speculation. Oh, C1, Crowd1 is never going to be there for more than 1 year. Look at the compensation plan. Look at this, look at that. But we are here. We are here because of you. Yes, nothing comes easy at all. But we have established 50 million members and counting in over 180 countries. This is why C1 is C1 what it is today. It's not because of people like me, or it's not because of your super uplines, but it's because of each and every individual who's on this call today, in spite of whatever he or she would have faced or gone through or whatever it may be. But it is here. We are here because of you. 50 million members in a matter of just 4.5 years in over 180 countries. It's not a small thing at all. Even the biggest cryptocurrency that we have did not have a base of 50 million, or does not have a base of 50 million members. But here we do, which means we are looking at a very stronger tomorrow. We are definitely that true global family that has seen the profitability and has seen the success of each and every entrepreneurs. Therefore, I talk this very straightforward, very subtle, and very communicated. We have been through our own ups and downs, and it did not come up easy. You have seen the waves, right? The tide waves. People love surfing on that. Why? Because there are beautiful tides coming up, going at the highest peak, and then going down. We have had our own ups and downs, highs and lows. And by we, I just not mean the company. I mean each and every person, a member associated with the company. We have had our own ups and downs, but it's a beautiful saying that you need to keep breathing, and nothing at all in life comes easy. You have to, no matter what, fight each and every obstacles. Today we have a different obstacle. 5, 7 years, 10 years, 15 years down the line, we would have something else. And we'll look at it. We'll see that. We are here for the generation business. And I really love the fact when someone said that, well, you know, the top companies in the world, the direct selling companies like Amway, Herbalife, so on and so forth, Crowd One, C1 is that epitome, is that company, which is the Amway and Herbalife of Web3. And yes, this is what is our intention. And yes, this is what we strive to be. But the whole objective is, how many of you do really envision this? How many of you do you really feel it, that you are going to be a part of this revolution, this legacy that all of us have been aiming for? Nothing at all, dear leaders, comes in life at an easy. Life is not a rose of bed that they say. You have to fight. You have to struggle. We did. Let me take you back to those times when internet, what we used, what we cannot do away with today, how it evolved. How did internet evolve? I've shown this earlier in my seminar here out in Dubai. But let me talk again on this. Internet, when it came back in 1991, 92, everyone said that it's a sham, it's a scam, it's a fraud. It's nothing. Most of the people, including the Nobel laureate himself, said that internet is just a time pass. It's just a new thing and it's going to go away. People, the biggest of the biggest researchers, said about internet, that wireless computing will be a flop thing permanently. How can you do away with the wires and so on and so forth? Anything in the world that has brought in a revolution has had its own piece of revolt, has had its own piece of disagreement, has had its own piece of dismal. Why just internet? Even radio, when the radio first came into existence, people said, that's the worst thing ever that can happen. When video games came in, the top or the biggest toy companies back then said, video games is a shit. Sorry for the language, but this is what is used in all the articles that you would see. For blockchain, people said the same thing. Blockchain is RIP, forever. Bitcoin is a fad. It's faded. It's some scrappy thing. But look at Bitcoin where it is today. Not just these revolutions, but also the phone directory. You remember back in my home country, we had this huge yellow color phone book, the phone directory. People never thought that it would ever be replaced, but it has been replaced. None of us, I'm sure none of us have it here back in our homes, till now. Harry Potter series, J.K. Rowling. Learn about her. Learn the leadership qualities from J.K. Rowling. She had been rejected, I don't know how many times, but still she had it, finally, the work of her life projected in a movie. When Windows was coming up with the computers, when Apple was coming up with computers or the phones, everyone were in a situation where they had to give up, cut down completely. Because these things, dear leaders, do take a lot of patience to accept. Society was not ready to accept. People said whatever they could in order to draw or pull down the share values or just make the companies go bankrupt. Look at this screen, very important one. Do you not think we are also the one in the making? Crowd One. Scam. Crowd One is this, unmasking the pyramid. Crowd One is pyramid. A lot of negative views. But these all negative things propel us, accelerate us to do even more, even huge, because we know 5, 7 years down the line at least, C1 wallet, C1 token would be with each and every person. And this is what we are envisioning for. This is what is our thought all about. People may say different things, but if your intentions are clear, if the company is making its extreme effort to strive and survive and in fact have a successful outcome, it's only because of leaders like you. If companies having that clear-cut transparency and the intention, it's only because of each and every leaders who are a part of C1 now. So dear leaders, it's quite easy to say anything. Question is, how do you look at it? What do you do in order to make it better? What do you do if you do not update or upgrade yourself? We have had different speculations when people were talking about the old packages, white, black, gold, titanium, titanium pro being replaced with the new Elements starter NFT packages. Why did this happen? Do you think it's right? Do you think it's not right? It was a huge phenomenon. It was a huge fiasco back then. I still remember it was about a couple of months ago. If you do not update yourself, if you do not upgrade with the time, there are some big companies like Nokia. They never could ever upgrade with time. And today, we go to a superstore, we go to an electronics store, we see Nokia lying in one of the corner shelves, people just looking at it, remembering their old memories with Nokia phone. Oh, I had this Nokia, nice, oh, good. And going and switching to iPhone or Samsung or some other phones. Kodak, I remember. Kodak was the only market manipulator back then, where they had the reels and the studios and, the cameras. They never came up eventually with the cameras that we use today. Where is Kodak today? HMT was one of the finest watch brands which used to compete with Rolex and other brands. What happened today with them? A lot of things. Oneida was a TV, quite famous. Where's Oneida today? A few people would have it. A few people would definitely, a lot of them would not have it. If you do not upgrade and update yourself with time, you tend to lose out on the race. And now, in order to make sure that you're updated, you're upgraded, it's important that you follow a few important things like you do in most of the calls that Jeanette does. Please follow the back office news at least 2 times in a day. Learn about the new promotions. How is it going to affect your business? What are rank boosters? What's in it for you? Do you have a team of business builders and customer? I would like to emphasize this fact. And trust me, it's a very strong one. You can buy a skill, you can buy a talent, but you can never, ever buy trust. You as an upline, you as a leader, you as a business builder, you as an entrepreneur, what do? You buy the trust of people. And that trust is much, much bigger than no matter 100 Bitcoins as well. Are you having the trust and the faith of your team? Do you have a team of business builders? Do you have a team of customers? If I open my own restaurant in Dubai, and every day my friends, my family, they keep going and eating food, and there's no external person coming in, do you think my restaurant would ever be surviving? Never. It'll close down, it'll shut down. It's the same case with direct selling. It's the same case with your business. You wish to have a lot of business builders. It's important to have business builders. It's important to have a lot of entrepreneurs in your team, but it's equally important to have customers. And today, with products like Emperor Knights, with products like Travalia, the one that's been super aggressively talked about, we have opened that segment to have 10 times more customers, because direct customers give you a direct sales bonus. We are in the industry of crypto, blockchain, Web3, Play 2, and so on and so forth. Do you learn about it? Do you make sure that each and every member in your team knows about it? I know a few countries where one person takes the transaction of hundreds of other people in Bitcoin, because those 100 people are not aware of what Bitcoin is or how to create a Bitcoin wallet. Having an information and having a knowledge are 2 different things. My friends tell me, oh, Raj, yeah, Bitcoin is quite up and down. Yeah, see, it's going down. No, it's crashed, right? The next question that I ask to them, well, how much have you invested in Bitcoin? The answer that I hear is like super bizarre. They say, oh, I never did it. I never did any Bitcoin investment. I was like, then who are you to tell about the industry, whether it's going up or down? Information versus knowledge. This is what it is. Use the product, recommend the product. The sincere and the most important aspects of direct selling or network marketing is that you cannot recommend a product without actually using the product. There are a lot of people who do not know how to play Planet IX, but they had bought it. Why? Because everyone was buying it. There are a lot of people who had different products, but they did not know how to use it. That's not how it is. You may buy it, but why do you have to buy it if you're not going to use it? Until and unless you have so much. And until and unless you use it, you cannot recommend it or you cannot speak about it. If someone comes to me and asks me, what is Planet IX? Oh, well, Planet IX is an online-based strategy blockchain game. And no. We are going the wrong way. Planet IX is a solution. C1, Crowd One, is that platform that gives you an opportunity to have the access of monetary gains from Planet IX, from Metaverse in the coming future, from Travalia, from Mindo. We have so many things. Crowd One is the platform that gives you an access to having multiple portfolio and streams of income. This is what people do forget. If someone loves Planet IX, they only keep playing about Planet IX. They only keep talking about Planet IX. Mission control is this, mission control is that. But do you think Planet IX can create a network that you have done in Crowd One? Perhaps yes, perhaps no. You need to be open to multiple streams. You need to be aware of what is activity points, what is BP, what is this, what is that. Very simple, very short. Last 5 minutes is what I have, and I will take that. Please make sure you read the compensation plan, because people do not read the compensation plan. They do not accept or rather understand the compensation plan. And then they talk saying that, my upline never said this. Oh, my upline made sure that I don't receive this. I don't receive that. Why is it your upline? It is you. It is your business. You have all the documents. You have the same documents, which is available to your upline and which is to you. So why have we not really spent time in understanding the compensation plan? What are the different ways to earn in the compensation plan? How do you unlock your binary? When do you unlock your fear of loss? When do you unlock your matching residual? So on and so forth. Set your calendar, dear leaders. This is the most important thing out of everything. I was talking to a friend last week, and this friend of mine, I called her up on a Thursday or a Friday, and she was like, and I said that, hey, let's catch up this weekend. What are you doing? So this friend of mine said, you know what, this Saturday, I'm a little occupied because I have these things. On Sunday, I have to meet so and so people. So my calendar is already booked for this weekend. She's a friend of mine. How can she say, no, you can't meet, or I don't have time to meet you? Rather than being upset, I was really admiring the fact that this friend of mine already had her calendar and schedule planned. She met me the following week, but she did not. Now, the question that I ask to you is, you as a leader, you as an entrepreneur, you as a business builder who is the CEO of your own business, are you setting up your weekly calendar? Are you setting up your daily calendar? Are you setting up your monthly calendar, or you're just making a Moodly calendar? You know what's a Moodly calendar? Well, I wish to speak to 3-4 people today. Let's speak. Today I'm in a good mood. I had a good food. I had a good sleep. I can speak to 4 people maximum. And then I'll write one message to Raj and say that, Raj, I have done so many meetings. I have spoken to so many people and, they're working hard. Where's the withdrawal? That's not how it works. So Moodly should never be the fact. It should be a strategic approach towards planning your day. And talk to 3 new people. 3 new people every day. Dubai is the place where people do networking. And you know what the beautiful thing about networking is? They talk. They want to meet new people. There are a few trusted ones along with whom you go and meet new people. That's how networking happens, isn't it? So are we ensuring that we are at least talking to 3 new people every day? Forget it. 3 times 30 is 90. Are we talking to 90 people in a month? Let's leave 90. It's too unrealistic. Are we talking to even 50% of 90, 45 people? Are we even talking to 20 people? I'm asking you, are we even talking to 15 people in a month? Perhaps yes, perhaps no. If the answer is no, you know what the result is. If the answer is yes, then definitely you would be up where you can never ever imagine. Let me start off with this important aspect, and then I would like to, since this call is being recorded as well, I would like to share this particular screen of mine. Yes, here we go. Let me talk about quickly on what activity points are. I am sure by now, dear leaders, you understand the importance of activity points. Why is activity point needed? Why is it essential? So we talk about having 50 million members. There are a lot of members within you, within your own structure, within your own line of sponsorship. Do you think each and every member that you've sponsored is active today? No. If you say, yes, everyone, I've sponsored 1,000 people, my team is of 1,000 size, the group size is of 1,000, and everyone is active. Impossible, right? So it's important that we start a very strong withdrawal system that can determine who is active in the business and who is not. And therefore, reward those people who are actively constituting the business, building the business, and also reward those who have built it but are inactive. Now, what do I mean with this? Activity point system upgraded. Activity point system will help you drive activity in your team. This will help you reach out to two set of people. First, who are sleeping cells or sleeper agents that we call. They are doing nothing. They're just sleeping. They're just sometimes logging, sometimes not logging in. They are moodily entrepreneurs. Second are the new people. If we have a clear-cut establishment to the reactivation rate in our team, then it becomes quite easy for us to talk to new people as well. Activity points would also help you get the direct sales bonus. It would help you get the matching bonus. It would help you get the residual to a newer height, and it would also drive the C1 token value pool. Now, C1 token value is the most important thing that's being talked about, and I know as leaders, all of you would be eagerly looking forward to hearing more on C1 token, and trust me, we'll be having it quite soon. All old APs have been reset on 31st of July or the 1st of August to 0, except the activity points coming in from Travelia. So whatever subscription a person has purchased in the month of June, in the month of July or August on Travelia would be as it is. 1st of August onwards, AP from Travelia. Travelia at the moment is the only product that's giving you an activity point. From 1st of August onwards, the only AP that will be counted is from Travelia. No matter how much you have had from XYZ products, which are no more a part of the portfolio, or for any other products, most of the people have the thought that, well, I bought an earth package or a fire package and I used to get these many activity points. Just to make it clear, none of the packages ever gave any activity points. The product's activation in a package gives you AP. So now we have got a very simple thing. You have 5 AP if you purchase Travelia. Now, AP makes you eligible for a lot of things, makes you eligible to receive your withdrawals, your payouts, makes you eligible to receive the right number of your withdrawals. Many more future products and services will be added. This will be important, that you need to do your or fulfill your AP requirement that's personal and rank level. Now, for example, if I talk about rank level, a team leader needs to do 5 AP in total and personal 5 AP. Now, some people get confused. What I mean to say, simple thing in a very simple language here is, if I'm a team leader, I in total require just 5 activity points. If I have my 5 activity points, if I have taken Travelia, I have fulfilled. Finish. If I'm a coordinator, I need 5 as well. 5 personal or total 5. Which means in order for me to have the total, it's important that I have personal. If I have 5 personal, I'm done with my total. But if I do not have 5 personal, and if I have my directly sponsored downline who has done 5, that does not constitute towards my residual bonus. For example, making it again simple, a manager needs in total 10 activity points, which means personal, I as a manager need to have 5 AP. And if I have one directly sponsored frontline who has 5 AP as well, in total 5, His 5 plus my 5 is 10. So it's done. I'm clear. Similarly, a director needs 15 activity points in total, out of which 5 should be his own personal. A president needs 20 activity points, 5 being his or her own personal. A senior president needs 25 AP, 5 being his or her personal. And an ambassador needs 30 AP, 5 of which being his or her own personal. That's it, finish. Now imagine if I, no matter what level I am, if I have at least 5 directly sponsored downlines, and each of them do 5 AP, 5, 5, 5, 5. So I have 25 AP, plus if I have my 5, I have 30 AP. I may be a team leader, I may be a coordinator, but if I'm able to achieve this, I also get access to the matching bonus for 5 levels. I'll talk about the matching bonus right now. This is a screenshot of the requirement, and this is another graphical representation. Now, there are 5 types of bonus that you can essentially earn in the compensation plan. First is the binary or the crowd bonus. Second is the direct sales bonus. Third is the matching bonus, residual bonus, and fourth is what we call a fear of loss or a kickstart bonus, which is a promotional bonus. It's not available always, but it's available from time to time basis. In order to earn the crowd bonus, the only eligibility is that you need to have at least 5 personal activity points. Finish. What is binary bonus? What is crowd bonus? If you remember, 1:1, 1:2, 1:3. That is what is binary bonus. To be earning that, I, as a member, need to have at least 5 AP. Finish. In order to earn the direct sales bonus, I need to have at least 5 AP myself. Finish. It's not separate. If I have 5 AP, I get eligible for crowd bonus, I get eligible for direct sales bonus. Finish. For the kickstart bonus or the fear of loss bonus, since it's generally for new members, every new member joining the business with any of the elements packages gets a grace period of 31 days, which means if I join today, I have a grace period of 31 days in order to complete the AP. If I am eligible for, so for example, if I do a fear of loss, but I do not have 5 AP, that's okay, until it's within the 31 days. If I earn a direct sales bonus, if I haven't done 5 AP, no problem. I still can withdraw my direct sales bonus or a crowd bonus because I am a new member within a period of 31 days. That's it. But for others, it's important, even if it's the 32nd day, it's important to have 5 activity points. Residual bonus. Now, this is one of the important aspects, and I'm sure most of you are looking forward and waiting to hear for this. Residual bonus will be paid out between 5th to the 10th of August, which is next few days. If you haven't completed your minimum activity point requirement for your personal AP and your rank level AP requirement, please make sure that you do it on or before the 5th of August, because that's how it would be determined for you to receive the recipe. Now, how does it happen? How does it work? If I'm a director, I need 15 AP. 5 I have done personal mine, which means I'm eligible. I have 2 of my directly sponsored frontline who do 5 and 5. So in total, I have 15 AP. Since I have 2 directly sponsored frontline, I get eligible for 2 level of matching bonus. If I have 3 directly sponsored frontline, I get 3 level of matching bonus. In this situation, I am qualified to earn the residual bonus. But in case I'm a director, but I have just one person who is directly sponsored from whom I get 5 AP and my personal 5 AP. So in total, I have 10 AP, then I would not be paid as a director. I would still be paid, but not as a director, but as a manager. And since I only have one directly sponsored frontline, I'll be getting paid for the first level of matching bonus only. That's it. So no one has said that you'd not get paid. But yes, you will get paid as per your rank level if you've met the condition. Because today we have a lot of people, by the virtue of their rank, are getting something that perhaps people at the bottom of the rank below them should be getting. They may be inactive, they may be out of the system, whatever the reason may be, but they have not met a monthly demand. And this monthly demand is going to be super, super important. In order to earn your matching bonus, let's forget what we had in the past. You just need one active frontline for first level of matching bonus. You need two frontline active for 2 level of matching bonus. And similarly, up till 5 level matching bonus that you get, you just need 5 active frontline to get the 5 level of matching bonus. Finish. Gone are those days where we used to say that in the first generation or second generation, you need to have 20 people, 15 people, nothing at all. If you have 5 directly sponsored frontline, that's it, done. You get the 5 level of matching bonus. In order to do it, please make sure that you use Travelia. Travelia is a USP product, and it has a launch offer price at the moment where we are giving 29 at 29 euro. Rank points is being properly done because there was some error in the rank points. So please make sure that you do it. Now, I would just like to end with this. We can definitely have more and more discussion about the compensation plan, but it can be done at a later stage. I think I've just hijacked the meeting today, which I don't want to do it. I know there are a lot of other important speakers that you need to listen to. Please make sure, last thing, please make sure that you take the event ticket and the events quite seriously. Events is going to be a game changer, no matter you're a starter, you're a coordinator, you're a team leader. Please make sure that you witness the C1's fantastic event. These are the lifelines, trust me. For a lot of people, I'm not going to speak much about it, but I know there are a lot of you who have been to all the events, and you know how important these and fantastic and luxurious and fabulous these events are. These are the chargers, these are energy boosters. So please make sure that you take your ticket. It's at an early bird price, I believe, of 199 euro. Make sure that you do it, you take it for yourselves, and make also sure that you have more and more people from your team taking this. I got a call yesterday from a manager 1-star, and with a screenshot of 55 tickets that this personal manager 1-star has taken. He has sponsored 55 tickets, and it was like, whoa, who does that? And he's like, very simple, Raj, I have achieved this level. It's by the virtue of my downlines. I have bought this for them. Well, it's on them whether they want to give me back or not, but then I really want them to be a part of this. And he's bought 55 tickets, one single person, a manager 1-star. I'm sure most of you are either of the same level or level above. So let's do it. Let's make it happen. And I'm really excited to have you all. Thank you for giving me the time and letting me speak a little more directly from the heart and some important mechanisms altogether. Thank you so much, Jeanette. Back and over.
Thank you, Raj. Thank you so much as always. And we say God bless you. Okay,